Welcome to Healthy Over 60, your go-to channel for staying healthy, living longer, and thriving every day. Discover tips on healthy eating, natural remedies, and science-backed habits. Subscribe now and turn on notifications for valuable insights.
Have you ever taken a few minutes out of your day to listen to your body? Have you ever wondered how healthy your heart, that small but powerful organ, is? Your heart is a tireless worker, working 24 hours a day, pumping more than 7,500 liters of blood through your body every week. It's incredible, right? But the most heartbreaking thing is that it can also be silently sending out distress signals without you even knowing it. Heart disease isn't just for the elderly, nor is it just for those who have lived for decades. In 2024, a new study from the American Heart Association found that heart disease rates among young adults aged 25 to 40 increased by 20% compared to a decade ago. Even more alarming, many people don't know they have the disease until it's too late. Have you ever felt tired for no apparent reason, sometimes short of breath after just a short walk, or even swollen ankles after a day's work? Have you ever thought that this could be your heart's cry for help? Heart disease doesn't discriminate by age, gender, or lifestyle. It can strike anyone at any time. And the scariest thing is, heart disease often has no obvious symptoms until it becomes catastrophic. According to research from Johns Hopkins University Hopkins, nearly 50% of people who have their first heart attack have no warning signs at all. Imagine a normal day. You wake up, take your kids to school, rush to work, everything seems fine. But one sudden chest pain or fainting spell can change everything forever. What would you do if it was your loved one or yourself? Today we're going to look at 9 silent signs your heart might be giving off. These signs could save your life or the life of someone you love. Don't miss a single second of this video, because every second you watch, you're learning how to protect your heart. Do you really understand your health? When was the last time you had a health checkup? Stay with us, and I promise, the information in this video will change your life. If you care about your health, please like this video and share it now so that more people know how to protect their hearts. Every day, your heart works tirelessly to keep you alive. Don't let its silent signals go unnoticed. Let's explore these 9 signs together, and don't let silence become a tragedy. Part 1. 9 silent signs of heart disease. Sign 1. Persistent shortness of breath. Having trouble breathing during simple activities like climbing stairs or taking a short walk is often mistaken for a lack of fitness. However, it could be a warning from your heart. When your heart isn't pumping enough oxygen-rich blood to your body, you'll feel short of breath or heavy. A 2024 study from Harvard Medical School found that 65% of heart failure patients had persistent shortness of breath before being diagnosed. What's worrying is that shortness of breath doesn't just happen when you exercise, it can also happen when you lie down, signaling an overworked heart. If you feel short of breath for no apparent reason, don't ignore it. Get a heart checkup right away. Sign 2. Swelling in the legs, ankles, and feet. Swelling in the legs or ankles can be mistaken for standing for long periods of time or being tired during the day. However, it can also be a sign of fluid buildup in the body, which occurs when the heart can't pump enough blood to maintain circulation. According to the American Heart Association, 60% of patients with early-stage heart failure report this symptom. A recent case report involved a 45-year-old woman who ignored her swollen ankles for years until she was diagnosed with advanced heart failure. Don't ignore this symptom, as it could be a sign of a more serious problem. Sign 3. Chest pain or discomfort. Chest pain isn't always a heart attack, but it's not something to ignore. It can be a sign of a blocked artery or abnormal pressure on the heart muscle. The pain often feels like squeezing, burning, or radiating to the arms, neck, and jaw. The European Heart Journal reports that more than 50% of patients who ignored mild chest pain had a heart attack within a year. A healthy heart shouldn't hurt. If you feel pain, see a doctor right away. Sign 4. Persistent fatigue. Fatigue is the most easily overlooked sign. However, if you feel exhausted even when you're not overworking yourself, it could signal that your heart isn't pumping enough blood to your organs. According to Mayo Clinic, 70% of patients with early-stage heart failure report unexplained fatigue that lasts for weeks. This is a silent but extremely important symptom because it directly affects the quality of your daily life. Sign 5. Cyanosis, blue skin. Cyanosis is a clear sign that the blood is not supplying enough oxygen to the body. This symptom often appears on the fingers, lips, or thin skin areas. According to research from the European Society of Cardiology in 2024, cyanosis was recorded in 20% of patients with congenital heart disease or severe blood vessel blockage. If you notice an unusual change in skin color, take action immediately before the problem becomes serious. Sign 6. Xanthelasma, yellow spots around the eyes. Small yellow spots on the eyelids may not be uncomfortable, but they are a warning from your body. According to Johns University Hopkins, 40% of people with xanthelasma have a 3 times higher risk of cardiovascular disease than people without it. This sign is often associated with high cholesterol levels and warns of the risk of heart attack or stroke. If you notice yellow spots on your eyes, get your cholesterol checked immediately. Sign 7. Non-healing leg or foot ulcers. Chronic leg or foot ulcers are more than just a skin problem. They can also indicate poor circulation. When blood flow to the lower extremities is inadequate, even the smallest wounds take longer to heal. Peripheral artery disease, a cause of non-healing ulcers, affects more than 6.5 million people in the United States age 40 and older, according to the CDC. Worryingly, most people don't realize how serious the condition is until it's advanced. Sign 8. Losing leg hair. Small changes like losing leg hair are often overlooked. However, this can be related to poor circulation and clogged arteries. A 52-year-old man was diagnosed with peripheral artery disease after noticing his legs had become unusually shiny. Don't ignore these small changes. They could be a sign of a bigger problem. Sign 9. Arcus senilis, white ring around the cornea. White ring around the cornea not only appears in older people, but can also be a sign of high cholesterol in young people. According to Oxford University, Arcus senilis is common in people with abnormal cholesterol levels and doubles their risk of heart disease. If you notice this sign, don't just dismiss it as a sign of aging. Get it checked out. Part 2. Objective reasons leading to heart disease. An unhealthy diet, especially consuming processed and fatty foods, contributes to high levels of bad cholesterol, which clogs blood vessels. Smoking is another cause, as the toxic chemicals in cigarettes inflame and damage arteries. In addition, a sedentary lifestyle reduces blood circulation, allowing plaque to form in the blood vessels. Chronic stress and work pressure also cause high blood pressure, putting pressure on the heart. These factors, combined with ignoring warning signs, make heart disease the leading silent killer worldwide. According to the American Heart Association, heart attacks in young people have increased by 20% in the past decade, highlighting the importance of recognizing the signs early and making healthy lifestyle changes to protect the heart. Part 3. Heart disease risk analysis. By age. Don't skip ahead. When too late, heart disease is not just an older person's problem, as many people believe. Today, risk factors such as poor diet, sedentary lifestyle, stress, and genetics put people at risk of heart disease at all ages, from teens to seniors. Here's a breakdown of heart disease risk by age, based on the latest research data for 2024. 1. Adolescents and young adults, 15 to 30 years old. At this age, the heart is usually healthy thanks to the flexibility of blood vessels and high metabolic rate. However, some risk factors are alarmingly increasing in this age group. Sedentary lifestyle, according to a study from American Heart. According to the American Heart Association, AHA, sitting time for work and leisure, watching TV, playing video games, has increased by more than 30% in the past 20 years. This reduces blood circulation, increasing the risk of early cardiovascular disease. Poor diet. Fast foods high in saturated fat, sugar, and salt cause bad cholesterol, LDL, to rise. A 2024 Stanford University study found that 1 in 5 young Americans have abnormally high cholesterol levels. Obesity and type 2 diabetes. Obesity rates in teens have increased by 15% over the past decade, putting a huge strain on the heart. Risk. Symptoms such as fatigue, shortness of breath, or mild chest pain can be overlooked, but these are early signs of heart disease, especially in people with a family history of heart disease. 2. Adults, 30 to 50 years old. Between the ages of 30 and 50 is when many people begin to notice signs of heart disease, even though they often think they are still young and healthy. Harvard University found that chronic stress increases the risk of high blood pressure by 40% and weakens blood vessels. Smoking and drinking. This age group is prone to smoking or drinking to relieve stress. Smoking doubles the risk of atherosclerosis, while excessive drinking weakens the heart muscle. Chronic diseases, high blood pressure and diabetes, which often appear at this age, are leading risk factors. Research from the CDC shows that 70% of adults with high blood pressure do not have their blood pressure controlled. Risk. People in this age group are more likely to ignore symptoms such as transient chest pain, shortness of breath during heavy exertion, or persistent fatigue. This is when cardiovascular disease is often detected in the early or moderate stages. 3. Middle-aged and older people, 50 to 65 years old. At this age, the risk of heart disease increases dramatically due to natural changes in the body and the cumulative effects of an unhealthy lifestyle over many years. Natural aging of blood vessels. As we age, blood vessels lose elasticity, increasing the risk of atherosclerosis. According to research from Johns Hopkins University Hopkins, 60% of people over 50 have some degree of atherosclerosis. Hormonal changes in women. After menopause, women lose the protection from hormones estrogen, which causes the risk of heart disease to increase rapidly. The risk of heart attack in postmenopausal women is about the same as in men, according to the American Heart Association. Comorbidities. At this age, many people also have high blood pressure, diabetes, or high cholesterol, the top 3 risk factors for heart attack and stroke. Risk. Symptoms become more obvious, such as chest pain, swelling of the legs, or shortness of breath even at rest. However, some people still ignore or downplay these signs, thinking it's a matter of age. 4. Elderly, over 65 years old. This is the age group at highest risk of heart disease, accounting for 80% of global cardiovascular disease deaths, according to WHO. Heart failure and atrial fibrillation. These 2 conditions are very common in older people. Heart failure occurs when the heart is no longer strong enough to pump blood, while atrial fibrillation increases the risk of stroke 5-fold. Reduced recovery. The hearts of older people recover more slowly from injuries such as heart attacks. Oxford University found that cardiovascular disease is linked to memory loss and dementia in older adults. Risk. Symptoms such as cyanosis, blue-purple skin, persistent chest pain, or leg swelling are often dismissed as old age and left untreated. This increases the risk of death or serious complications. Every age has its own risk of heart disease, with its own symptoms and risk factors. It is important not to ignore any symptoms, no matter how small, because the heart is not only the organ that keeps you alive, but also a mirror, reflecting the overall state of your health. Get regular checkups, maintain a healthy lifestyle, and always listen to your body. If you notice any of the signs on the list above, consult your doctor to protect your heart and your life. Part 3. How to protect your heart. Your heart is a wonder. It works tirelessly, pumping blood to every corner of your body. But what are you doing to take care of it? Here are some simple and effective ways to keep your heart healthy based on the latest scientific research in 2024. 1. Increase physical activity. Physical activity is essential to protecting your heart health. Just 30 minutes of exercise a day can improve circulation, lower blood pressure, and help your heart work more efficiently. Suitable types of physical activities. O. Brisk walking. This is a gentle but effective exercise. Walking outdoors helps reduce stress and improves heart rate. O. Cycling. Not only does it improve cardiovascular health, it also helps reduce excess fat. O. Swimming. A great total body workout, suitable for all ages. O. Practice yoga or Pilates. Research from Stanford University in 2024 showed that yoga not only helps reduce stress, but also improves blood vessel elasticity, reducing the risk of atherosclerosis. O. Dancing. A fun way to get your heart rate up without feeling like you're working out. How do you exercise? Share your workout routine so we can build a healthier lifestyle together. 2. Healthy diet nutrition is the key to a healthy heart. What you eat every day can either reduce or increase your risk of heart disease. Foods that are good for the heart. O. Green vegetables. Vegetables like spinach, kale, and broccoli are rich in fiber and antioxidants, which help protect blood vessels. O. Fruits. Berries, like strawberries, blueberries, oranges, and apples all contain flavonoids, which help reduce inflammation and improve heart function. O. Fatty fish. Salmon, mackerel, and sardines are rich in omega-3s, which help lower triglycerides and improve heart rate. O. Whole grains. Oats, quinoa, and brown rice are rich in fiber, which helps lower bad cholesterol, LDL. O. Nuts. Walnuts and almonds contain unsaturated fats, which are good for the heart. Beneficial drinks. O. Green tea. Helps lower cholesterol and provides antioxidants. O. Coffee. Moderate amounts, 1 to 2 cups per day, may reduce the risk of heart disease, according to research from Johns Hopkins University, Hopkins in 2024. O. Pomegranate juice, rich in polyphenols, helps improve blood circulation. O. Water. Keeping your body hydrated helps your heart work more efficiently. 3. Quit smoking. Today, smoking is one of the leading causes of heart disease. The harmful chemicals in cigarette smoke damage blood vessel walls, causing inflammation and increasing the risk of plaque buildup, leading to atherosclerosis. There is no safe level of smoking. According to the World Health Organization, WHO, quitting smoking can reduce your risk of heart attack by up to 50% within just 1 year of stopping. Tip: if you smoke, seek support from family, friends, or quitting programs. Your heart will thank you. 4. Stress control. Chronic stress is a silent enemy of the heart. When stressed, the body produces hormones cortisol, which increases blood pressure and damages blood vessels. Effective ways to reduce stress. O. Meditation. Take 10 to 15 minutes each day to sit still and breathe deeply. O. Journaling. Writing down what you're grateful for during the day helps reduce psychological stress. O. Spend time in nature. Taking a walk in the park or looking at trees helps reduce cortisol in the body. O. Talk to a loved one. Connecting emotionally with a loved one can help relieve stress. What do you usually do to relieve stress? Please share so we can learn more effective ways to relax. 5. Regular health checkups. Regular health checkups are the best way to detect heart problems early. Pay attention to important indicators such as blood pressure, cholesterol, LDL, HDL, blood sugar, body mass index, BMI. The American Heart Association recommends that adults get a heart checkup at least once a year. If you have a family history of heart disease, consider more in-depth testing. 6. Get enough sleep. Quality sleep is essential to keeping your heart healthy. A 2024 study from Oxford University found that chronic sleep deprivation increases your risk of heart disease by up to 30%. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night and stick to a regular bedtime routine. Taking care of your heart isn't difficult, but it does require consistency and awareness. Small changes like walking more, eating healthy, reducing stress, and getting regular checkups can make a big difference in your health. Your heart works tirelessly to keep you alive. Take care of it in return. If you find this information helpful, please share it with your loved ones. You might just save their lives. Share what habits you have adopted to protect your heart, and if you are starting this journey, what would be your first step? Leave a comment below so we can create a healthier community together. If you found the information in this video helpful, please like to let me know that this content has been valuable to you. Don't forget to share this video with your family and friends. You might be helping someone avoid health risks yourself. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any new videos about health, nutrition, and healthy living. Together, we can build a community that lives healthier, more energetic, and happier every day. See you in the next videos. And don't forget, your heart deserves good care. Wish you always healthy and happy. Thank you very much.